What's going on, guys? I'm super excited for today's video. I feel like I haven't seen you guys, I haven't gotten to talk to you guys in a while. So I'm gonna jump right into this. There's a lot of big changes going on. I'm currently trying to move. I'm looking at selling my Aventador. I'm looking at selling my Range Rover. I'm looking at buying new cars and kind of pretty much changing everything. And let me sit down and kind of give you guys an explanation of this and what you can expect, because I haven't been uploading a lot on YouTube. It's been maybe one post a week, one every 2 weeks, which isn't right. I need to be posting more for you guys. I need to be sharing more information, giving you guys more of the good stuff that you actually subscribe for, what you watch for. So there's gonna be a lot more content, but let me sit down and talk to you guys real quick. So why all these changes? Why am I making this video? Well, I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing, because I've been very busy. I've been almost MIA. And I want to get back, maybe not on the daily uploads, but I want to at least be doing 3-4 times a week and actual content you guys want to see. So I want to be doing Amazon FBA, I want to be doing affiliate marketing, I want to be doing personal branding, and also showing you guys lifestyle type stuff, videos like this, videos about the cars, just my life in general, almost like vlogs, because I know you guys really enjoy that. So if you have anything you do want to see or don't like, put it in the comments and let me know so I know what you guys actually want to watch. Now, why am I selling my house? Why am I selling my cars? What am I doing? So over the last couple months, I've been running a lot of numbers, just looking at different things, and I figured it's time to move into a bigger place, an actual house. Right now I'm in a townhouse. Reason being is I didn't feel like I needed anything bigger than this. It's 2,000 square feet. I live pretty much alone and there's no need to have more. But with the cars being sold, I only have a 2-car garage and I can only fit 1 car in there, and I have to park my other car outside. And with looking at different cars, I need another house that can have at least a 3-car garage to park multiple cars, because I am going to be buying some more. And we'll talk about that in 1 second. I'll show you which ones I'm looking at and why, and I want to get your opinion on those as well. So most of you guys know I purchased right now I have the Aventador SV.
Give me a second, I'm trying to select the appropriate weapon.
Which I got in February or March of this year. Got it with 2,500 miles, and now it has about 6,500. And the reason I want to sell that is it already is one of the pretty much the highest mileage Aventador SV for sale. And with the new SVJ that just came out, it dropped the prices a good amount. I bought it at $470, which was a great deal because mine has pretty much all the options on it. But right now, if I were to sell it, I'd probably get $430, $440. Now, the reason being is, again, I don't want to have the cheapest Aventador SV and have to sell based off of the lowest price. I want to get out before I have the highest mileage car that no one wants and don't want to get stuck with it. And it's my only exotic car that I have right now, and putting all the miles on that when I drive, because I do daily drive it. I don't drive a ton. I probably drive 500 miles, 600 miles a month total, and about 400 or 500 are on that car because I want to drive the cars that I purchase. So the reason I want to sell that is to move into 2 exotic cars. So some of the cars I am looking at right now. I am looking at first the Huracan Performante. Again, I've had a Huracan before. It was a great car. I really liked it. It's very easy to daily drive, but I've had a Huracan before. It's pretty much the same thing with a tune and a body kit, which mine had as well. I know it has some extra power and probably handles better, but I do really like the Lambos. This is my favorite car, the Aventador SV right now. I would not sell it if it weren't for the depreciation, and it's just really not smart to keep the car that long. I don't plan on keeping any of the cars I have for more than a year, year and a half max before moving into them, and it's just easier to save money that way when it comes to exotics, which is kind of why I want to purchase 2. So this is a $500,000 car. If I had 2 $250,000 cars and split the miles between them, and I get them obviously used at a good price, I can drive them for almost free. Maybe, let's say I have them for a year, maybe lose $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on each one. That's way better than taking a $50,000 hit on 1 car because you put double the miles on it. So the Huracan Performante, I really like it. I already know how they drive. It's insanely fun to drive. I like the looks. I love Lamborghini. That is why that is one of my top picks right now. As far as downsides, that's still a little new. and still has some depreciation, so I am thinking about that one. I'm looking more for cars you can drive very, very cheap over the life of you owning them, whether it be for 6 months or a year. So I'm really looking around the usually 3-4 years old, but still very in. So Huracan Performante is a little newer. If I can find a good deal, possibly. Another car I'm looking at is the 458 Italia. Now I personally, this is like the last on my list. It's just there because you can get these for 150, 160K. That's a 2013-14 with 5,000-10,000 miles on it. Now this one visually does not appeal to me as much. It would be nice to own a Ferrari. I've never owned one, so I think it would be a fun car to own and drive. But for me, this one doesn't really get me excited. So I'm gonna say probably a no on the 458. Now next is the 720S or the 570S. Now 570S I could easily get for 150K with 5,000 miles and the options I want. No problem there, and drive that for a year without it really going down much. I have no doubt with that in my mind. The 720S, again, very, very new. This is one of the cars I want the most, but I'm deciding, is it worth the depreciation? What's the hit gonna be? McLaren's gonna come out with another car in a year that's gonna replace the 675 LT. What's that gonna be like? So to me, I think it's too early on to buy this car. I think it's gonna take a big hit in the next year or two in depreciation, 2-3 years. And it might be worth picking up then. Same with the 600 LT. I absolutely love the 600 LT. That might be one I pick up anyway. That's kind of my favorite one right now, 600 LT 720S. Like I said, the 570S looks like a great purchase right now if you can get it for the right price. Now, some cars that I'm also looking at that aren't exactly my personality, but I kind of like them. One is the Ferrari F12. Now, I used to think this is hideous. I thought it was ugly. The F12, the 812 Superfast, I thought they were ugly. Now, I've watched videos of people modding the car, exhaust on it, lowering it, and some of them look really nice. And I really like the insides of these cars. They're really quick. I did not know they were a V12. They have like 800 horsepower. So that is one I'm greatly considering, like 2014 or 15. Lower miles again. This is a little bit higher. They're around the 275 to 300 range at that price. But if you can find the right deal, I think you could drive this for a year without it really losing much value, if any. And one of the last cars I'm looking at, which I still don't know if this would really fit me, is a Bentley Continental GT3R. Now, they only made 100 of these cars, 90 or 100, I'm not sure the exact number. I think it's 100. So these are about 4 years old. They came out in 2015, and it's kind of like the race edition of just the Bentley Continental. It looks a little bit better. It's a lot of carbon fiber on the inside. It sounds great. And with them making only 100, they came out in the 400,000s, and you can pick up one with 6,000 miles for 180,000 right now. So they've taken a huge hit, and with there only being 100, I think this could be definitely one you drive without it losing a lot of value, because the values right now, you'll see about 10 for sale. They go from 180 to 280, people listing them, and options the exact same. So I think if you can get in the cheaper end, that these will hold their value very, very well. Now, for the last little fun car, so I do also have a Range Rover SVR right now. I like this car. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this one or trade it out. I think I might keep this one for now, but if I did trade it, I'm usually not a fan of G-Wagons, but this one right here I saw, I'll put it on the screen. This is my favorite one by far. I've never seen the color combo. It's like the studio package. It has a bunch of options on it. Of course, it's priced very aggressively, and it's way overpriced right now. I wouldn't buy it, but if I could somehow get a deal on that, that is one I would look at right now. Again, that one's probably not gonna happen. That's more of a fun little car I was looking at, but I want you guys to let me know what you like, what you would wanna see on the channel, which cars. So I'm looking at 2 of these cars, pretty much any combo. Right now, my favorites, like I said, the F12, the 720S, and the 600 LT, and the Performante are my favorites right now. If I had to choose 2 at this moment, it would be the F12 and the 720S, or the F12 and the Performante, probably, possibly, I don't know, I'm torn. I wanna know what you guys think, what you would wanna see on this channel, so let me know down below. And again, I'm gonna be uploading a lot more, so let me know what you guys wanna see. Do you wanna see Amazon? Do you wanna see affiliate marketing? Do you wanna see more cars? Do you want general kind of entrepreneurship, the mindset stuff, the stuff no one shows? So let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.